Ladies, it's time to get to the bed, the brag, and the bag. If you're a high-achieving woman who wants the cheat codes to all things self-care and wealth care, you're in the right place. My name is Lakila J, and I believe that burnout is 100% preventable when we prioritize our self-care and our wealth care without guilt or apology. Now, I've been booked by some of the world's largest companies to teach these concepts to their women leaders, and I'm bringing them to you right here on this channel. So like and subscribe, and let's grow and flow together. Now, I created this channel in this space specifically for high-achieving professional women who want to have more money, more fun, and more rest. And you want to do it guilt-free. Now, when I'm talking about the bed, I'm referring to self-care, rest. You need it, your brain and your body. When I talk about the brag, I'm talking about self-celebration. I'm talking about clapping while you climb. Your big wins, your small wins, and everything in between, they happen more often when you celebrate. And when I'm referring to the bag, well, that's your coins, of course. We got to protect and grow our bunny, but in a way that's in alignment with flow, not force. Did you know that 2 out of 3 women experience guilt when they do anything for themselves, and it stops them from doing it? And that's why women are burning out at almost 1.5 times the rate of men in our careers. Most moms report spending 0% of their day on self-care. And I want to change that. If there's 2 out of 3 of us that feel guilty when we prioritize ourselves and our self-care, then we're not going to do it. And that's a part of the problem. Now, before you start beating yourself up, I want you to realize we live in a world with a very flawed hierarchy of priorities when it comes to women. At the top, everyone else, then everything else, and somewhere around the bottom, there's you. This channel is here so that we can rearrange that hierarchy where you put you at the top of the list. Now, of course, there's going to be somebody who says, well, Lakila, what about everyone else? And what about everything else? Cool your jets. You're going to be fine. When women prioritize ourselves, everyone else and everything else benefits, and so do you. Prioritizing self-care is the superpower that lifts the invisible loads in our lives. And the same applies for self-celebration and taking care of our coins without guilt or apology. I created this channel because I know the superpower that lies in self-care and self-celebration. I'm actually very, very good at it. But even more importantly, I'm even better at putting the battery in the back of other women so that they become good at it too. And trust me, I've been where you are. I had a career in corporate that spanned over 15 years. I founded my company back in 2019 when I retired from corporate, and it's been wildly successful, but not without its challenge. I've experienced my fair share of lifing. As a matter of fact, I opened my book, The Nuff Principle, telling a story about how within a month span, I found out I was both pregnant and my mother was dying of cancer. So I've experienced all the things. And even in the midst of all that, I've continued to thrive, continued to flourish, continued to grow. And like I said, I've helped other women, hundreds, thousands of other women do the very same thing. So you're in good hands here with me in the Self-Care Wealth Care Club. Now, what does thriving realistically look like? In my life, it looked like retiring from corporate at just 37 years old. It looked like starting a company before I was 40 years old that has magnetically attracted billion-dollar clients. And even more importantly, it looks like being able to take a mommy staycay without pulling my hair out. I'll go check into a hotel for 2 days real quick and not feel guilty whatsoever. And it looks like being able to make money in my sleep. Now, I love being a speaker. I love being an author, and I do those things because I'm passionate about it. But it's nothing like that cha-ching that doesn't require my labor. Those are the cheat codes that I'm going to be sharing with you in this channel. The balance of self-care and wealth care. Now, I created a club that also gives more specifics on the how-tos. I'll drop the link below so you can check that out. But I fundamentally believe that self-care doesn't mean by yourself. And when it comes to wealth care, we know that our network is our net worth. Welcome to a community of high-achieving women who want to get to the bed, want to get to the brag, and want to get to the bag just like you do. This is a space for celebratory self-care, celebratory self-celebration, and celebratory wealth creation. you're in the right place. Come for the vibes, because we're going to have a good time. Stick around for the value. Show enough.